Okay, so this tutorial is basically on the key segments your ecom brand must utilize for your email campaigns inside of Klaviyo. So these are the segments that we use for our clients, and I'm going to reveal some secrets that'll add an additional $10,000 to your monthly email campaign revenue. And here is some proof that it works. As you can see, some really, really strong results for our clients. These are just email campaigns, and these are the 4 core segments that have allowed us to get these really good results. So feel free to steal this and apply this to your own brand. No doubt you'll find some value out of this. Cool. Jumping right in. So number 1 is potential purchasers, or we like to call them window shoppers. So these are people who they may be frequently on your site. They may have browsed a couple items, added a few things to cart, but we haven't been able to convert them yet. We haven't been able to get them over the line to make that first purchase. So we want to target these customers in a very specific way. It needs to be very different than we would target regular customers because they're not yet convinced on your brand. They may be comparing with competitors. So we really want to set ourselves apart. And the way we do this is through this segmentation. So the criteria is they're recently active on site, or they've opened emails, they've clicked emails, but most importantly, they've never placed an order. So you can play around with this in the days here on here, depending on the engagement with your subscribers. But most importantly, we want to make sure they've placed 0 orders over all time. So the key to targeting this segment is to increase their trust and, again, separate yourself from competitors and build value out of your products. And some example campaigns that we send to this segment would be how your product works, exposing 3 myths about the product. That works really well, as many reasons why they haven't purchased yet is because they might believe a myth that actually isn't true. So by you exposing that, it's going to create some clarity and increase the chance of them purchasing. Another example is why we're different to X. So that could be to a competitor, to regular brands, or etc. So that's just explaining your unique selling points, really important there, and highlighting any brand features in the media. So that's really important in building trust. Maybe you've been on Shark Tank, maybe you've been in the news. Anything like that is going to be really good at increasing the trust and therefore getting that first purchase. Okay, moving on to the second segment, and this is the engaged segment. So you can have up to 4 to 5 different engaged segments, and that depends on how recently they were active. So I'll run you through an example of the 180-day engaged segment for one of our clients. So an example was they've subscribed to the list at least once in the last 90 days, they've opened an email at least once in the last 180 days, or they've clicked in the last 180 days, or they've placed an order in the last 180 days. So these are people that are frequently engaged with your brand, they're customers and non-customers, but they like to receive your content. So we want to send these guys a lot of emails. We'll be sending our most regular emails to these customers. Some example campaigns include bestsellers, featured in, so if you're in the press, product of the month, that works really well, and then any discount or promotional campaigns you have. Obviously, you don't want to be sending discount and promotional campaigns all the time. It's really important that I mention that. We don't want to burn out our list too quickly with lots of promotional and discounts. We want to make sure that we're using them sparingly, and that when we do send campaigns, we're building value out of our products. Cool. So which engaged segment to send to depends on the engagement with your emails. So for example, you'd send to a 30-day engaged if your open rates were really poor. Just say you're getting about 20% open rates on all your emails, you'd send to a 30-day engaged, and once that bumped up to around 40, you move to 60-day engaged, and then once open rates bump up to 40 on 60-day engaged, you move to 90, then 180, etc. So the more engagement you get, the more you can open up to larger segments later down the track. Okay, moving on to the VIP customers. So this is one of the most important segments, and it's the one where you'll be getting most of your revenue from, because these are your customers who are very valued to you and they've placed an order over 3 times, or depending on your brand, it could be different. So it's really important that you find what value is best, whether that's 2, 3, 4, or 5 times, or they've placed an order value over X amount in total. So as you can see with one of our clients here, the criteria for this segment is they've placed an order at least 3 over all time, or the ordered product value in total is at least $200 over all time. And some examples of campaigns we'd like to send to our VIPs is any early access to sales, and then exclusive info about new releases. So maybe you have a new product coming and you want to give them a sneak peek. That's a really good campaign to send to them. And then if you have a sale coming up, you want to give them exclusive early access, or maybe even just notify them that we will be releasing the sale at X time. So make sure you're ready to be the first to order, etc. Okay, so the last segment of our core segments is lost subscribers. So these are subscribers who have not engaged with your emails in a certain amount of days. So these are usually customers or maybe just subscribers that have never purchased. They might have signed up about 3 months ago or something. They opened a few emails and after a while they lost interest. So we really want to make sure we're able to re-engage these subscribers so they're not just unsubscribing or becoming unengaged. And the way we do that is through these example campaigns. So a really good one that works well is a personal message from the founder. So this is an attempt to re-engage them. So it'd be a personal note. It can be in plain text email, just saying, hey, we haven't seen you around in a while. We wanted to know if you're still interested in our products. And if you guys are willing to, you could offer an aggressive discount to get them to come back. Or if not, you can just send that message to see if they open it. And usually we find that we get about 20 to 30% of these subscribers actually become engaged again. And then a fraction of them end up purchasing again. So it's definitely worth using this segment here to try and capture any of your lost subscribers. Awesome. So that's basically everything for today. I hope you found some value out of that. And if you are a brand owner or a marketing manager and you have a Klaviyo account and maybe you're not satisfied with your results right now, I'd like to offer you that will make your brand an extra 10 to 100K per month within 90 days, or you do not pay. And if you are interested in learning more, you can use the link below this video to book a free audit, and I'll take a deep dive into your account and find any areas where you guys may be losing money. So I hope you found some value out of that, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.